we have here Blackest Night, issue 2, with Kyle Rayner, the man. Just kidding, it's Hal Jordan, obviously.
What? Who else is in this thing? Which Superman is this?
I think that's Earth 1? No.
It's kind of like a spoiler because they haven't shown him in the series yet.
Yeah, you got Superman, you got Black Hand and the Skull, you got Firestorm, Ronnie Raymond.
Darkwing Duck.
Aquaman. Yeah, aw, dude, they never killed Darkwing. Sorry, Darkwing Duck is awesome.
This sounds. There were like alternate covers for these issues, right?
Yeah, there are alternate covers for every issue, so if you want to spend $1 bajillion, you can go hunt them down. I think they're about $10 each.
Okay.
If not more.
So I have a question for you, John. If the you're a Black Lantern, so you're dead, you come back with the black ring and shit.
Yeah.
If you got the black Spider-Man suit on you, what would happen to you?
Well, my guess...
Would you just become like a monster?
Honestly, my guess would be... My scientific guess would be that the Black Lantern would kill the symbiote. You would kill the symbiote, and then
the symbiote's whoa!
What?
The symbiote's an alien being, just like the Ring. Couldn't they just coexist somehow?
No, actually, the Black Ring would want to kill the symbiote and then turn it into a Black Lantern itself. So the Black Lantern with the Black Ring would be wearing the Black Lantern symbiote with the Black Ring.
It'd be like that thing in the 90s at Marvel, that big dude they all had to fight.
Which one?
I forgot his name.
We'll let you know when we find
whatever.
out.
So, what do we got in this issue? Why don't you start off?
All right. Remember Hawkman and Hawkgirl having a grand old time with Ralph and Sue? You know, the two couples having a double date. Adam calls back, and this time, zombie Hawkman picks up the phone, letting our dear friend Adam travel through. Mm-hmm. They cut to an interesting bit.
This is a cool part with Commissioner Gordon and
needs no introduction.
His daughter Barbara,
Oracle.
They're basically just talking about Batman and things that happened. Who's that fucking guy that was with Commissioner Gordon in the Batman in the '60s? Chief O'Hara, or the fuck?
Oh, like the mandatory Irish Scottish
guy. Why don't they have Chief O'Hara come in, Black Rings, bring him into the comic world,
bring him back,
continuity?
Yeah.
You know,
they could do
so
that.
They're basically talking about they're sitting by the bat signal, until where the bat signal is, and they're talking about Batman, different things that have happened to them, and like, is he really dead? I can't believe he's dead. Blah blah blah. And then what happens?
Then comes a hilarious moment that doesn't make any sense. Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, goes flying out of nowhere and smashes into the bat signal.
Really cool, like opening to a comic book though.
Oh, it looks great.
And this is also like the title page, so it's like. The picture is him crash into the bat signal. It's like Blackest Night.
So it's pretty sweet. If you think about it, he's breaking a source of light.
Yeah.
He's breaking the beacon of hope for Gotham City.
It's a little over the top, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Visually. And basically, like, you remember the last issue, Martian Manhunter, the zombie Martian Manhunter was fighting Hal and
the Flash.
The Flash. So that's where we went with that, which is pretty sweet.
And you can tell he's hurt. Not just because he's grimacing and just got thrown into the bat signal, but because there's blood streaming from his mouth. It's a neat effect.
So this issue is basically like putting over the Black Lanterns as like this really powerful thing, and showing all the different people that are like being revived and joining the Black Lanterns. So we go back to the Aquaman thing, which was Aqualad, Mera, who's Aquaman's widow. And
some soldiers.
She's like, as we talked about this, I think in part 1 we talked about this or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck it was. But
previously,
they were talking about moving Arthur's corpse, Aquaman, to either put him in the water or bury him in the water or keep him in the land where he's currently buried. So I guess Mera, who had the final say, she's like, all right, we'll put him in the water.
And the problem ended up solving itself, as most problems do.
Yes, remember that.
Yeah.
Write that down. Write that down at home.
Keep taking notes.
Keep taking notes, yes. There's important stuff here.
So
they go up to land with like an army of guys from Atlantis. And they're like, all right, why does it take an army to fucking move the body? Does he weigh like thousands of pounds or something?
Well, I think it was more ceremonial. Like, you want his elite guard, He's the king of Atlantis. You're just going to send like the hunchbacked grave digger from Hamlet alone to dig up the grave?
So they send all these dudes up. They're going to move the body. And basically, they hear... Well, they check the grave, and he's not there. Okay? So they're like, where the fuck is he? All of a sudden, they hear Aquaman's voice in the background.
Hi.
And all of a sudden he shows up, and obviously he's got the black ring on, and he's Black Lantern Aquaman.
Lantern.
He's a Blantern?
Yeah,
Is that
we need an abbreviation. We'll call him a Blantern.
He's a Blantern. And basically proceeds to just kill Aqualad. All the guards.
Oh, no, it gets more hardcore than that. He rips the heart out of one of the guards who is terrified.
Yeah.
And then...
Yeah, one of the guards is like, "Oh, my king, you're back. I will serve you." Like Kano or something, right?
Yeah. Destroyed!
So
and he basically insta-kills the guard and then starts taunting Mara with telling her about, you know, Dolphin and all his ex-girlfriends and stuff. And
all of them are back too.
Yeah, they all pop out of nowhere.
All these mistresses or something.
Yeah, and then two of them who I guess Dolphin, who went for Aqualad and Aquaman.
Yeah,
but not in that
she had
order.
sex with both of them in the water, with like how fish do it.
Yeah, just hopefully not at the same time.
So they're all back. They all kill Aqualad.
Yeah, they're fighting over him like crazy. They're going berserk.
I think some of the guards start running into the water to escape the situation, and Aquaman's like, "Do you know who I am? I'm fucking Aquaman.
Don't you know who I am?"
And he just, you know, goes like that, and all these sharks.
What's scarier than a shark? What is scarier than a shark? An undead shark.
Are they undead? Yeah,
they're undead sea
Black
creatures.
Lantern sharks.
Yes.
So undead sea creatures, and this is like an awesome panel. They're just biting the crap out of these Aquaman guards, just eating them because they tried to retreat.
They did their best, and
so Aqualad dies. All the guards die.
Yeah.
And Mera, she's Aquaman's Aquawoman. Is that what the fuck she is?
She's his queen.
His queen, his widow.
So she can move diagonally and next to.
He tries to basically say, I'm still come with me. I'm still Arthur and all this. He's like, no, you're not. Fuck you. She actually escapes.
Yeah, she makes it out of there.
So she makes it out. That was really cool stuff.
So there's a bit now. I don't know how many of you guys know about Deadman, Boston Brand. He's a guy.
I don't really know.
Yeah, he's a guy basically who he's alive for one issue of his comic, one issue, and then he dies like halfway through or something, or he dies really early in the issue, and basically he might not have been that good of a guy, so he's cursed to wander around visiting troubled people. I guess it's kind of like Quantum Leap, really, fixing stuff. I'm not. This is the impression that I get. So he's a dead guy. He's a spirit, and he possesses people and does stuff. Yeah, a Black Lantern ring goes after him.
So what happens to him?
He's standing there above his own grave, going, "No." He's mourning him. Okay, how big?
He's a spirit, right?
Yeah. How big of an ego do you have if on the day you mourn all the dead superheroes, you go to your own grave to mourn yourself?
So he goes to mourn his own self because he's a spirit.
Yeah.
So he goes to his physical body, and all of a sudden his physical body comes back.
Yeah. He's just going, "No, no, 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 no."
So it's him. He's still around as his spirit.
Yeah.
And then his physical body's a Black Lantern.
Yeah, and it's saying all this creepy stuff, and then they summon all the magic people come and hang out. Phantom Stranger, Zatanna, what's that guy? Blue Devil.
Yeah. And Adam Warlock comes back, and he's a Black Lantern.
Yeah, and they're hanging out. The Spectre's there, and a Black Lantern ring. What's interesting? The Black Lantern rings circle all of them. They're like, and they go over Phantom Stranger, and they're just, what? They're like nothing. What's up with this guy?
They're not impressed.
Yeah. So, and then one of them goes after the Spectre, and naturally,
No, these we should also mention we're reviewing the main Blackest Night 1 through 8, and there were spin-off issues.
There were a ton of
spin-off issues. So do you think this is something that was explained in one of the spin-off issues? Do you know?
A little bit, yeah. There's a lot more. I think there's a lot more of Deadman in the spin-off issues.
Yeah, so I actually only read the 1 through 8, or 0 through 8, which is the main story.
Yeah, I've read all of them, but it has been a while. I will find some more pertinent information.
What's funny is when you picked up issue 0, it came with this big checklist of the 75 goddamn issues you're supposed to get to understand everything.
Yeah,
so a lot of stuff, some stuff you is kind of confusing because if you didn't read the side issues.
Yeah, well, my problem was when I was getting the comics, it was a little postcard with each month, the 5 to 6 comics you had to buy.
Right.
And then you'd have to go hunt down the next postcard. It was like Pokemon or something. You've got to catch all the postcards to fill up your comic decks.
Yeah, so, keep that in mind. And what else happened in here? We got stuff with the Spectre.
Yeah, the Spectre. Okay, the Spectre, if you don't know, after Hal Jordan died, I believe he merged. Didn't he merge for the Spectre for a while?
Yeah.
I guess as punishment for being such a jerk. And the first thing Black Lantern Spectre does is I want Hal Jordan. He just couldn't get over the breakup. I mean, once they split, he just sat around the house drinking coffee, eating donuts all day, and he'd finally gotten over it. But
that's what I do all day.
The ring brought him. The ring just brought all the memories crashing back.
So Spectre's now a Black Lantern.
Yes.
So basically, like, everyone's becoming a Black Lantern that's dead. It's more of a setup, this issue. A cool part is Hal Jordan lands on the bat signal, and it's just so, like, such an action hero kind of moment, because, like, Commissioner Gordon's like, what are you doing here? And Hal Jordan's like, I need your car.
Yeah. He just steals his police car, because
basically what happens is the Flash, like, is running around. Alright, last issue, as we mentioned, Flash was fighting the Martian Manhunter, who's a Black Lantern. So, the Flash is running around Martian Manhunter, like, mixing chemicals.
Yeah.
And, just as quickly as he can, because he's a fast dude.
And he's smart.
He's mixing...
Stay in school.
Oh, they won't do that. If you say so, they'll do the opposite. But he's mixing all these flammable chemicals, and then Hal Jordan takes Commissioner Gordon's car and fucking throws it on the Martian Manhunter, causing this giant explosion.
Because Martian Manhunter is terrified of fire.
And then the Flash runs around it, like, causing, like, a furnace effect.
Yeah, to keep the fire from spreading.
Because Martian Manhunter hates fire. But what we learned, like, a couple pages later is that it has no effect on the Black Lantern Martian Manhunter, and he just pops out. And then the last page is the Black Lantern, Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, Firestorm, and then the Long-Nated Man.
Oh, they're all, like, Hawkgirl's there, too.
And well, who cares about Hawkgirl? So that's, like, the last page. So especially just, like, putting over the Black Lanterns as, like, his major threat. And you're like, oh, shit, who's going to fight these guys?
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the issue, just, like...
One interesting note, though, is that at the end of each page... Not page. At the end of each book, they have a little bit of story told from the from the perspective of Black Hand, like his history, like how he grew up in his parents worked in a mortuary embalming people, and he got along with the corpses better than the people, and he was great at embalming, but his parents wouldn't let him do it because he was such a creepy, freaky little boy.
He did strange things with the bodies. You know what I'm getting at, right? So yeah, this is like the action issue, where the previous issues were like setting up and like talking, a lot of dialogue, a lot of like remembering things. Now this is really like the Black Lanterns taking over, a lot of action, a lot of shit blowing up, a lot of fighting,
and
so showing really good.
Yeah, and it shows and again, once they start fighting, you realize, oh gosh, this is hopeless. We're all gonna die.
Which is what you want to do in story.
Yeah, at least in the beginning. Yeah, you want. But seriously, if you read the other issues, I mean,
the side issues.
Yeah, the side issues. You just find out everyone's fighting these things all over the planet. All the superhero teams, everybody, random people. You know, some people you never even heard of or cared about, and they're not getting anything done. There's nothing they can do. It's absolutely hopeless. And what's funny is that some of the characters that they brought in, like back in the day, just stupid, dopey characters that they added that nobody really cares. Maybe.
Oh my god.
That nobody really cares about.
So unprofessional.
That nobody really cares about. Like some really annoying guy who was just like a member of the Justice League or Justice Society for like 2 months or something. He comes back and he starts like beating up everybody. It's hilarious.
Well, it's cool. They probably like DC probably like a team of guys just like coming up with characters to put in this.
Yeah, like people that they hadn't seen in a while.
They probably went through the archives. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's issue number 2. Yeah. Number 3 is next.
Stay tuned for number 3.
Yes.